All right, look, all right, it can be very stressful when your loved one needs extra care beyond what they can do themselves. Where do you go, and more importantly, where will they be safe and well cared for?
Well, there's a place by the river, which is a new concept senior living home that has everything you and I would want. I got not one, but 2 grand tours. Take a look.
Nobody wants to leave their home, right? And a lot of family members will say, when do I know it's the right time? And I said, it's never the right time for anyone.
Corinne DeBacco has been a nurse for over 30 years. At one point in her career, she even oversaw numerous nursing homes and tried to help improve them.
And I always thought that there should be a different place that was a lot more home-like.
Then one day, it dawned on her.
But I just had this vision that a small-scale home like a home would be the best for the residents, where they can interact in a smaller scale, not a 100-bed facility where you kind of lose track of who the person is.
Before Corinne knew it, her vision was turning into a concrete plan, literally and figuratively. She and her husband, who is a contractor, worked together to build what is now known as By the River here in beautiful, serene Marlborough, Connecticut.
It took us about 4 years to get the concept and the model in.
But it all came to fruition in a really big way. By the River is an open concept 7,000 square foot home which comfortably holds 12 residents over the age of 65.
My model is a lot different than an assisted living. We don't have apartments, we have bedrooms, and I have caregivers built into my model. So the caregivers are always kind of behind the scenes in case somebody needs it. They gently help them.
In my experience, I had never seen such a unique model of care for residents.
Janet and John Greger had both their mothers at By the River at the same time.
And we fell in love with this place from the day we walked in.
They don't let them stay in their rooms, which a lot of facilities, you can do that 24/7, just stay in your room, not even come down to dinner, but not here.
And aside from the clean, relaxed atmosphere, this couple was blown away by the personalized care approach of the staff. They really meet the residents where they're at.
There were so many ways in which they tapped into my mother's history, who she was as a person, the types of things that she enjoyed.
For Lori Abbott, this place was like a dream come true when she wasn't able to live on her own anymore.
Did you ever think that there was a place like this that existed?
No, I did not. I think it's wonderful, instead of a big convalescent home, to have a home, a real home. And you know, when you drive by, you'd never guess what it is.
That's because there's no sign outside. It's literally set in a beautiful neighborhood. And there are a host of living options.
We have 2 private rooms, and then we have 3 semi-privates upstairs, and then I have a private downstairs and then another semi-private.
So I have a beautiful room, and I couldn't be happier. And I have my pictures on the wall, and whatever of mine that I wanted to bring, I could. So it really is my room.
Lori says she loves how much space she has to host visitors.
In the summer, of course, outside there's tables and umbrellas on the front patio and back here. And so yes, I've had my family out sitting out there. We had pizza.
Which just proves that home isn't the place, it's where you are. And you're never alone at By the River.
We all live together as a family. We all eat breakfast together, lunch and dinner together. We do crafts throughout the day. We're always doing something with the residents.
They have a steady flow of activities and people from the community that come to share their time and talents, from places of worship to sound healing, massages, music, and more.
We have a guitarist that comes. We have a pianist that comes. St. Patrick's Day, we have the dancers.
And the food is excellent quality. You know, the best cuts of beef and pork, and they don't really, you know, try to go inexpensively.
And at By the River, residents are encouraged to participate in the daily planning.
We have what's called a resident council, and we have a resident council president, just like the skilled nursing facilities and assisted livings.
I am president of the council.
Oh, Madame President.
Thank you.
I hope that this model of care will expand, and this will be the standard in years to come for when I'm in my 90s, which is coming.
Speaking of expanding, Corrine decided to build on the massive success of her unique care model and added a second place, just 2 driveways down from By the River.
And then we open up to our big open floor plan again.
Welcome to By the River 2, which is about 9,000 square feet.
How long did it take you to plan out?
This one, probably 2 years.
By the River 2 has 8 private rooms and 2 semi-private rooms, and all the amenities you can imagine, including a table big enough for 12.
And one of the other changes I made also is in the bathrooms, I have the roll-in showers.
Every room at this newest location has their own patio and windows that let so much nature in.
I love the backyard.
I know, isn't it
so
great?
beautiful.
But beautiful is an understatement when talking about the mission and these homes created for our loved ones.
I want them to feel very independent, but very cared for, and very loved, and very happy. I think that's our goal, and I think when you walk in the door, that's exactly what you feel. It's very home-like.
You know, that kind of attention that you're not going to get anywhere else.
Wow, beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous? You can get more information about By the River and By the River 2 by calling 860-508-1032. Or you can always check them out online at bytheriverllc.com.